Sup, Nerdmigos, with the Jive talking to our John Norcrook. We've got Wife here, and today you are joining us for a little bit of like a haul recap, like a schwagging. Man, I don't know what this is called, but it's gonna be fun.
It's
so
kind of like an unboxing, also, but not really.
It's the thing that occurs between taking stuff out of a bag and before putting it on your shelf. It's a whatever that space is called.
Yeah.
It's the perineum of that space or whatever.
Gross. No, we're not doing that. No.
So this last weekend on Saturday was my birthday, and so we went to Japantown. And we bought a bunch of fun stuff at Japantown. We had a ton of great food. What was the ramen place we went to?
Ramen Yamadaya.
Ramen Yamadaya, which was fantastic.
Well, we started our day at Crowd and Crumpet.
For tea fancies. We have a picture of that, so I'll put that up. And then I did not take a picture of my ramen, which is bonkers.
I didn't
But
either.
I also hooved that ramen.
I was very hungry.
I hooved that ramen so hard. But it was a beautiful day in San Francisco. And
by a beautiful day, we mean it was storming and raining, but we were inside most of the time, so it
wasn't raining as bad as it was raining here at our house.
Yes.
Beautiful by relative comparison, and if you're in the frozenier parts of America, then it was probably fantastic. By relative comparison, but that's neither here nor there.
Veritable vacation weather.
Yeah, it's bikini season already out here. No, you would freeze. Don't do that. Anywho, so I wanted to kind of like go over all the weird stuff. We did like some grocery shopping, and we did some like other stuff shopping, and I did not go into Japantown this trip to San Francisco with a plan, let me tell you. But we exited with a bunch of stuff.
And we normally, Japantown is close enough to us where we can go like a few times a year, but we actually kind of only go once a year because it's part of like a birthday celebration.
Maybe twice a year if we like are particularly in need of something, because there's like the supermarket where we get like snacks and stuff. But there's always stuff there that's like cool, and then there's
there's Daiso,
which Daiso is actually like the main reason why we ever go to Japantown.
Yeah,
because we inevitably need some stuff about that. But
yeah,
I'm gonna go over the supermarket stuff first, or at least try to dial it in that way. So, firstly, at the supermarket, they had a strawberries sale, so we bought hold these strawberries up.
Special imported strawberries.
Yeah. So we got pink strawberries.
Oh, shit.
Well, okay. So she's doing a terrible job at that, guys. Pink strawberries. I'm gonna set that down because you're not an adult. Thank you for participating in that.
I fully did not think that they were going to fall out.
That's fine. It's
imported strawberries.
That's why I'm the one in charge. So we got imported strawberries, pink and red. So we're looking forward to those. We're gonna crack into those soon.
From imported from Awaji Island.
Yep. And then we got some beer, so I picked up, they had cases of Asahi, which is like one of my go-tos. Is this the beer that I had with ramen also?
Yes.
Yeah, and I have like an entire pitcher to myself.
Yep.
So it's super crushable. We got these Takata Kenchuki J-Pop like sparkling cocktails. This white peach is so sweet. It's so good. And then what I'm drinking in the video today is the Orion beer, which is a
rice lager.
Which is a rice lager, yeah. This is like super light, and it's like the most beautiful can imaginable.
Yeah.
So, super fan of that. After that, we got let's see. Oh, I picked up one. We always like to pick up like one of their like premium like imports.
One of those one can.
So we got this
things.
Echigo Red Ale, which has got these like birds on the front, which is cool. But their symbol on the back is like a goat, which I'm very here for. And that's totally me judging a book by its cover or whatever.
Yeah.
Pardon me getting like closer and further away from the screen. Hopefully this thing can keep up with autofocus. So we got some rice wine, right? Is that what
we got some mirin. We needed it. See, some of this stuff is stuff we wanted, and some of this is stuff we needed.
Boss Coffee, because I'm like a huge... I love coffee, and Boss Coffee, best coffee. So I got the Rainbow Boss Coffee and their regular, like the bigger can.
Yeah.
But I didn't grab that out of the fridge. Some furikake.
The egg one is my favorite of them, so I got that one, and every time I get a different one, like a random one, and this one is the plum.
Yep.
So I'm pretty excited to have some rice with that.
Yep. We got some soju.
Beautiful bottle.
So beautiful bottle of soju, of course, and again, judged that book by its cover to pick that up. And we got some crunchy garlic. up in here.
Because we needed some crunchy garlic and chili oil.
You always need crunchy garlic.
Yeah.
Put that back there so you don't run into it.
I will, yes.
Because you will. I got some spicy snacks. So I got spicy miso and spicy chicken, ghost pepper spicy chicken, cup noodles, because I love like cup noodle and cup noodle based accessories, as it were. You can describe what that is.
We got some
hojicha
loose leaf tea. I have been very obsessed with it. I got a bath tea that was made with hojicha, and I am so into it right now. So I needed some loose leaf tea.
Super into that. She got this stuff, hot mate.
Oh, these like
sometimes you gotta mate. Sometimes you gotta mate hot. You know what I'm saying?
These rice crackers. I am fully obsessed with these. And these are the hot ones, and that's the one that I chose. I should have gotten more bags of this.
That's true.
Because I have already eaten a bunch. And then also roasted nuts. So these are like nuts that are coated in like a flour thing and then sort of treated like the rice crackers. I actually like to mix them together in one, and that's my favorite way to eat them.
Some strong potato chips, because again, spicy food for me, and some hot chili. These are like sticks instead of like chip shape or whatever. So I'm excited to try those. I haven't gotten into any of the snacks yet. These chocolate mushrooms.
How could we not?
I literally was just like, they're shaped like a mushroom. Let's get those. Whatever about that. And I think that's everything we got from there. Oh, and then this guy here, this, like assorted cookies.
In with the
75%
Year of the Dragon
for
on
the
it.
10.
Yeah.
I have like an obsession for tins. You know, like your grandma saves all the like cookie tins and puts like sewing supplies in it and stuff. If you see a cookie tin in our house or a coffee tin in our house, there is going to be anything you can pins, leather tools, miniature supplies,
sewing stuff,
strange pieces of scrap plastic that don't seem like any reasonable thing that isn't garbage, but it's miniature supplies again. I have like electronics parts in some up there. I've got paint brushes in one over there. I've got paint in another one inside of the closet. So I just like use these boxes for everything. Yeah. And they're pretty. So like, why not?
Yeah, and they have cookies in them, so we get to enjoy that in the beginning.
Yes, yeah. It's mostly for the box.
Yeah, so that's it for all of the food stuff.
Right? And then
we got a variety of different places.
Then we went to Daiso, and like, I don't remember all of the places we specifically went to, but at Daiso, so one of the things that we needed was a new egg pan.
This was from the hardware store, though.
Oh, this was the hardware store?
Yes.
The egg pan? Okay, so we did go to a hardware store. Egg pan came from the hardware store.
Yeah, because I make tamagoyaki all the time, which is the little egg roll-up
thingy.
Omelet, and I needed a new pan, and got a very nice pan. I'm very excited about this. And we've already used it like 3 times.
Yeah, and then also at the hardware store, we got a new bonsai pot, like a rough bonsai pot, which is nice, and it's square, which I don't have a lot of. And then we got some seeds. We found that where we live in the redwoods, a lot of things that grow in Japan grow well here.
Yes.
I think because of like a similar humidity level and like shade from big trees sort of stuff.
And climate.
Yeah. So we got some Osaka purple broadleafed mustard, takanotsume hot pepper, and a giant white radish, an all-season daikon radish. So we're gonna try those out in the garden, and like as I do my like insane bonsai stuff, we're gonna keep adding to that.
Yep.
And then after that, we're just gonna kind of go scramble around because now I have to worry about being organized.
After that, we went to a variety of
places. We needed more chopsticks, so we bought these like hot lady chopsticks.
Yep.
These like hot geishas or whatever. Okay, so I eat almost everything with chopsticks. I mean, we both do. But like chopsticks is like the main thing. Like I don't know how to eat a salad with a fork. I eat them exclusively with chopsticks kind of energy. And I prefer the chopsticks. I don't know if you can see it in the video here.
With ridges.
But with ridges at the bottom of the stick itself. And those are the better ones, as well as a chopstick that's narrow. We got a set of chopsticks that we still have them. But they're like, they don't narrow as much, so they're like thicker at the base, and they're not ridged, and it is a fucking nightmare to eat with them sometimes.
Yeah.
So we needed more chopsticks because we're running low on those.
And mostly because we had ones that were starting to like be not usable anymore.
Yeah. So we got a Daruma, a little golden Daruma guy that's gonna go in our like witchy shop tree, and the gold one represents like money and wealth, like success in that kind of thing. So good luck, little dude. So and he's a little cute boy. So we got him. I picked up a new cone incense burner that's like a little flaming pot.
I think it looks like mountains.
Yeah. At first I was like, oh, it kind of looks like I don't know, whatever, Helm's Deep, whatever the mountain fortress is.
Yeah, that's Helm's Deep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's like kind of Helm's Deep adjacent.
Oh, and like Moria.
It looks like Moria.
Yeah.
A little, and I love it. I love the two-tone. But this is for the kind of cones that you put in it that like smoke up. And the cones that I have are the kind that have a hole in the bottom, so they smoke down. Because I have like a little waterfall koi pond cone smoker, so I had to buy new cones also. So I bought a box of cones. They're pine scented.
Yeah.
They actually smell fantastic. Even just like handling with him. So we got those. And then we're just going to go through the myriad of things. We got some flowers for you to do.
Flower crowns.
We
got cherry blossoms and plum blossoms. And some of these cherry ones have like little pearls.
Little pearl boys on them.
Which is pretty cool. Very hyped for some springy flower crowns.
Hair ties, because I needed tiny hair ties, because I have like a little stupid bun. And like a big hair tie. I hate those big ass hair ties. So we got like that, and then Julie got
a whole bunch of hair clips.
A bunch of hair stuff. She got this hair clip.
I got this one, which is used for a bun, and it's got little danglies. I'm in love with it. I got some teeny tiny ones like this for when I braid my hair, and then I got like another little teeny tiny one to like help hold a bun. And then
I would just stand further back and just hold them up.
And then I got this big one here with danglies. There were so many shops with
dangles on it.
Yeah, there were so many shops with hair clips. Hair clips are coming back. That like 90s, 2000s hair clip energy.
I don't think they ever went away.
They're back with a vengeance.
They didn't go away, guys. They've always been here. And then I got some little stars, some little like rainbow colored stars for if I want to use tiny hair clips in my hair. Because I don't have enough hair for like a big star or whatever. And then, let's see, we're going to go through some more stuff here. We got these like glass tiles, which, dude, as soon as, because I wasn't certain of the price on these, right? They were like, there's a conversion chart to convert it to the thing. And I was like, but I don't know which one is the price on these. So whatever, that's on me. I should have bought more, but this was the only blue pack they had. They had like a pink pack and an orange pack. I should have bought both of the pink packs that they had. But they're like tiny little glass tiles.
Like that are sticky on the back.
That are like sticky on the back, which will be perfect for, again, tiny houses and such. And then I picked up this box. I don't care much for the chopsticks. Like, I don't care about the chopsticks is the right way to say it. But I primarily got it for the koi in here. And the reason why is when I'm doing, like, a bonsai, when I put, like, moss down, I can now have, like, a little koi sitting on the moss, like a little land koi. And they're these just, like, cute little ceramic land koi things. And it was like a 5-pack of them. So, like, you can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
And then I also, again, like, I bought a lot of stuff for bonsai. I bought a little dragon boy.
Yep, because this is the year of the dragon.
Because this is the year of the dragon.
Also a dragon.
It's my year. What's up? It's my year. Hooty hoo. So I got this, like, adorable AF little dragon boy. Look at this little dragon boy as he approaches your body. How cute this little dragon boy is. Or blurry this little dragon boy is. That's entirely dependent on the camera. I am not in charge of that. And then we got this, like, super cute swing for, like, fairy garden stuff.
Yeah.
Which is adorable. So we got that for fairy garden stuff. And then Julie got these minis that we can just quickly flip through. They're ceramic minis from, like, a
well, some of them are
university.
ceramic and some of them are clay.
Yeah, so we've got a little cabbage, little Napa cabbage, a little purple cabbage, little
mustard.
You see he's got the little red at the bottom there. Let's see what else we got. We got this peanut.
Yes, a tiny little peanut.
We'll not focus on that peanut, but just like, it's the tiniest peanut ever. Like, Lost. Tiny little peanut. We got these cake slices. So this is like a tangerine cake.
Or peach, maybe?
Or peach cake,
or
which
orange?
is cute.
We
And
don't know.
we'll get some pictures of these guys up on like social media. We got this fig here. We got a chocolate cake. Yeah, that's a chocolate cake there. Little chocolate cake boy.
And like a berry pie.
Like a little berry pie, which is super adorable. Little berry pie guy there. And then last is this fennel boy. Fennel. So this is like a bunch of little tinies that were like super worth it. So it's just like, let's get those.
Yeah.
Right? And then, I also got this air plant that I need to plant in the air. Got this little air plant guy. So I'm very excited to get that up and running because my greenhouse has finally got, the bench is finally dry from being stained. So that's ready to rock and roll. And then we got a few, you can open that one, bells. I love bells ferociously.
Yeah.
So we got a few bells.
One
and these
is
are like,
for us to keep, and one is a gift. So this one is like a tortoise, little fat guy, and then it's got a strip that goes with it.
And then this one's just like a little like whale boy, but makes like a delicious ring.
Yeah.
So very excited about those guys. And let's see, we have just a little bit of stuff left. Oh, I got this like mushroom in a box. So
well, you gotta open it. A blind box mushroom.
Blind box mushroom.
You were not prepared for this.
I was not prepared for that. You can talk about these things.
Yeah, so we also
knife.
went to the bookstore in Japantown, and they have a whole Studio Ghibli section, and my favorite Studio Ghibli is Nausicaa Valley of the Wind. And it is always very difficult to find any merchandise with Nausicaa. So I've started saying always a Totoro, never a Nausicaa. Don't get me wrong, I also love Totoro. I also love his other movies, but Nausicaa is my #1 jam. And I was very excited to find this, which is an artboard style jigsaw puzzle. So I'm going to be putting that together, and that's going to live on the wall, which is very cool. And then there's also this hardbound book that I saw called Shuna's Journey, also by Studio Ghibli, but it's just like a book, and it's got like some very cool Nausicaa-esque sort of post-apocalyptic art in it, and I am very stoked.
Okay, so we've opened up here, and let me tell you, this is the one, man.
This is the one?
I'm very hyped for this. I didn't even know that the option could be for these like glowy, adorable boys. And so this guy just fits into there like that. Boop. Look at this guy.
Oh.
Look at this little glowy green boy here.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
like
pretty
little
cool.
translucent dudes with like little leaves on it and stuff. On like a tiny little platform.
On like
too.
a tiny little base. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's gonna look super cute in my greenhouse. I'm very excited about that. I'm very excited about that. Oh, and I got this. I forgot that I bought this there. This is
they're prayer beads, and they're made out of sandalwood.
Sandalwood
so they
prayer beads
smell like sandalwood.
So they smell good, but also I don't know if you can pick it up in the video. Let me wrap them up so you can see it more clearly. They're like slightly green. They have like a slight green tint.
Yeah, like
to
they've
them.
been dyed.
Like they've been dyed or something like that, or
Yeah.
there's like green in whatever they're polished with or whatever.
Or it's supposed to be blue and it turned green because
something.
the wood's yellow. Unclear.
Which is super nice, and they're like springy, so they make a great like bracelet, which is the way that I've been wearing them as a bracelet around my watch, which is super nice. And then two last things. First of all, okay, so there's the model store in Japantown, and I have to spend money there every time. I love this place, and this place is like 10% usable space for humans to occupy, 90% stuff, models, just in like piles to the ceiling. I love this place to death. And in it, I found a Star Trek DS9 model, which this is one of the few that I don't have. And honestly, I've actually not seen in person. I've only seen like online, like in online stores or whatever, because I have a Voyager, and I have a Defiant, and I have another one up there. I think it's an Enterprise A that like I haven't started yet. But a DS9, that's just one of those, it's like a shape and a thing that's just like often not done when you're talking about ships, it being a space station and whatnot. So I'm very excited about that. I haven't cracked into the plastic to see if it will be in my project for lighting stuff. It's actually why I bought my Defiant, was so that way I could learn how to light my models, because I've never done models with lighting in it before. So I have all the stuff to do that. I'm waiting until I finish my first Zoid, and then after I do that I can do the Defiant, and then I'll do my second Zoid, because the Zoids are just, it's like 80 billion pieces. It's fun to build, but it's like a lot of work. So I'm going to take a break in between the Zoids with a couple of Star Trek models. And if the Defiant works out, then I can light my Voyager and I can light my Enterprise, and then I'll check this guy out and see if I can light this guy also. And then the last thing was we went to Salt and Spoon?
Salt and Straw, which is an ice cream place.
Never gonna remember.
And I had the olive oil, the Arbequino olive oil, and that was everything I could have possibly wanted that day and more.
Yeah.
It was like rich and buttery and like a little floral and like almost toffee. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did the strawberry balsamic vinegar, and then they had a vegan flavor that was peanut butter toffee crunch. And so I did those two together, and that strawberry balsamic was like...
It was very good.
Nice.
Yeah,
dude.
it was very good.
It was like nice and tart because of the balsamic, which is fantastic. But then afterwards, I was like, oh, like, I gotta go to the bathroom. We got a long drive ahead of us. So I asked the guy, like, where's the nearby bathroom? He was like, oh, you just go to the coffee place. So I went to the coffee place, and the gals were still eating ice cream, because I'd finished my ice cream quickly. So I went to the coffee place and went to the bathroom there. And then, like, right next to the coffee place, there was this bookstore. And I was just like, they're probably still eating. I'm just gonna wander into this bookstore. For no reason, by the way. It was already quite late at night. So I wandered into this bookstore. And I was just like, oh, I saw a couple of books that I bought recently. I actually, when I first walked in, was like, oh man, maybe I can find an audiobook trophy for the Patrick Stewart, what you call it? The book that he just wrote, his autobiography. Because I'm like 99% of the way through that audiobook right now, read by him. And it's so much fun. Oh my God, it's so good. I 100% want that trophy on my shelf. You know what I'm saying? And so I was like, oh, maybe I'll look for that. But I also wasn't trying to like look at everything. So I was just kind of like going through real quick. And on the shelf, they had one copy of this left on the shelf. They had Liber Null and the Psychonaut by Peter Carroll. Which is, he's one of the main dudes in Chaos Magic, right? And he follows behind people like Crowley and Levi in the like sort of theosophers of Western magic. And this book has been on my list on Amazon for months. And I'm just like, I gotta buy it. But like, I would rather not buy it from Amazon, man. And when I was walking through, I saw it sitting there, and it's like literally this exact copy, because I recognized the cover, was the one that I wanted from Amazon. And so I was just like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just gonna buy this book. Yeah. So I picked it up, and I just started reading it last night. I finished the foreword and the whatever the other thing is at the beginning of a book.
Yeah.
Intro or whatever. And I'm already just like, ugh. So I'm gonna power through this guy ultra fast. But that sort of like finished the day of like going to Japantown, and like we had breakfast there, and we had lunch there, and we had ice cream dinner there. And we made it back into town just in time to catch the very end, the last half of the fourth quarter of the football game.
Yep.
Green Bay v. San Francisco, which San Francisco won. So that was super fun. So we got to stop in at the local bar that I love to death at the R3 and grab a couple of pints there and catch the end of that game. And then came home for what was a fucking absolutely very full day.
Yeah.
But it was a ton of fun. We got a ton of fun stuff. Expect to see a lot of this stuff come up in future videos or on our social media. So like, obviously I'm not going to do like a video with these chips or whatever, but I'll probably shout them out on social media when I do that. I highly doubt they're going to be so spicy as for it to justify video-based drama. Cause I have like a crazy spice tolerance, but, For sure, like, as the bonsais come up, you can expect the bonsai stuff to be showing up in, like, social media posts, and I'll do some more videos about bonsai. I have one for the whole build of the greenhouse and the bench, and me, like, finishing up, because I have, like, a lot of bonsai to do. Actually, I'm gonna go grab those 2 plants real quick, before we wrap up, to show you the 2 plants that I bought, also because we went to the bonsai place and I had to buy plants. It's a problem that I have. But, yeah, and like I imagine you'll probably do some social media about
so
your
you'll
book.
be seeing some posts about some of this stuff. You know, so we did not take any video while we were there. We didn't think about it, actually. But do you guys want to see video of us going through Japantown and shopping at all the stores or whatever that sort of stuff? Let us know if you want to see that.
It's a little bit of a drippy boy, but that's okay. So I got this guy here, which is...
a quince.
A quince.
Yep.
And then this guy here.
Which is a mystery.
And they're both very pretty. So I'm excited to get these guys into bonsai. I'm going to set them down because
they're dripping. Yeah, they were just watered today. So yeah, we will be doing more vlogs this year. And next time we go and do a thing, we will definitely take some video of us doing that thing so that you can not only see the stuff that we got, but also shop around us like we did for Samhain, for fall, and share that with everybody. But we've got a lot of these cool things. Some of them are for the shop, some of them are not. And I know that I'm going to be making some cherry blossom flower crowns coming up.
Yeah, so look forward to those for the shop.
Look forward to all that stuff.
Yeah, so a lot of stuff. Shout out Japantown, Hootie Hoo. They're the best. I love that place. And yeah, so we just kind of wanted to give you guys a like a little, bring you along for the birthday fun stuff that we did or whatever. So yeah, either way, I have been John Norgrove. This has been Wife. This has been Nerd Jive. I don't know, a vlog recap.
Yep.
Schwag something or
That's
other.
What it is.
Somebody come up with a better word for any of that stuff and comment it below, because I have no clue how I'm going to name this when I get into the editing bay. But yeah, we will catch you guys next time. Stay frosty.